We are live from Crusaders headquarters. I am King Nico, and if you are watching and listening to this stream, you are the resistance. So today we are talking about Hanta and the virus that is spreading across the world. If it hasn't already, it's popping up everywhere. So I've decoded it this weekend, and I've been looking forward to sharing it with you. We've seen all the memes and all the post in regards to it. It seems as though people aren't going to fall for this scam this time around, but you can't trust what you see on the internet because everything is full of bots. So Hanta, the meaning in Hebrew or Hungarian, often used in Hebrew or Hungarian, Hanta can mean nonsense, lies, or a scam. So this is, everyone should have seen this already, but it doesn't mean that it's going to wake everyone up and stop them from falling into the lies. That is the Hantavirus. So this is just my Facebook here. So it's every 6 years, there's some form of virus attack and epidemic. 2002 was SARS, 2008 swine flu, 2014 Ebola, 2020 COVID, and 2026 Hanta. So this week also marks 322 weeks since the last pandemic was announced on March 11th, 2022. And the Lord God said, "The man has now become like one of us, knowing good and evil. He must not be allowed to reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever." Genesis 3:22. Good to see you. Miss Nanny Bell is here in the chat. So let me know in the chats what you've all seen and what you've all come to conclude in regards to this new virus spreading as we quickly go through some things. So yeah, it's spread from rats. I'm not sure if these are real, but anyway, people are making these funny memes. Hantavirus is out there. Stay home and protect others. We're going to be seeing a lot of that, just as we did 6 years ago. They already have. So this appears to be a real US patent application publication related to mRNA vaccines for Hanta. Specifically, it is a published patent application from the United States Patent and Trademark Office, right? The title is mRNA vaccines against Hanta. So the applicant is the Board of Regents, the University of Texas system, and the lead inventor listed is Alexander Burkraev. A hantavirus is a real group of viruses that can cause serious diseases in humans, including hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. Researchers develop backs for these kinds of viruses the same way the study for influenza, COVID, Ebola, etc. The document is not saying a vaccine already exists commercially, but it is a patent application describing proposed designs, genetic sequences, methods of creating mRNA, vaccine candidates, and experimental concepts related to Hanta protection. So the diagrams near the bottom look like plasmid vector maps and RNA construct illustrations commonly included in biotechnology patents. So we're getting closer and closer to the mark of the beast, and everything I've been telling you about with the next, this is no surprise. We knew there was going to be another pandemic for another, because what other reason would they have to inject you with nanotechnology? Well, what they've labeled biotechnology. So this was, the published date is April 24th, 2025. So over a year ago now. We're in 2026. Biotechnology. Okay, so let's get to some decodes. The first one, thanks for sharing. Paul Godin shared my decode and a whole other decode here, as you can pause it and go through this from Paul Godin. Yeah, I did find this hantavirus outbreak equals 666. Okay, let's get to some news stories. So in the news, the WHO tells countries to prepare for more Hanta cases. So this is just coming out in the last half hour. The head of the World Health Organization has told countries to prepare for more cases after the outbreak on board the MV Hondius and thanked Spain for the compassion and solidarity it shown by taking in the stricken cruise ship and evacuating its passengers and crew. So there already are more cases because I believe already in Canada on the West Coast and the East Coast, we have cases. 4 Canadians from the Hanta hit cruise ship isolating. Third person in Ontario isolating in Peel region for Hanta. So like, how did it get to Peel region already? The government website, so Government of Canada. So if you find that you have any of these symptoms, which is tiredness, dizziness, fever and chills, muscle aches and headaches, nausea and vomiting, stomach pain, coughing. More severe symptoms may include shortness of breath, severe difficulty breathing. So these symptoms can relate to anything. People get these on a daily. So now they're just associating daily symptoms with this new virus now, just what they did with the last one. This is coming out from the government. So if you become ill, have no contact with rodents, they're dropping. This is disgusting. So I'm not going to waste my time going over that. Let's get to some decodes. First of all, 33-day Atlantic Odyssey that turned into a Hanta nightmare. So this is coming out from the Wall Street Journal. Notice the 33 days. Notice Atlantic Odyssey. So we got the movie The Odyssey coming out next month or in July. Yes, Heron Song, good to see you. Says, I only feel nauseous when I think of the government. So yeah, you got symptoms of Hampton now. The Samoan Watchman, good to see you, brother Dave. Greetings. Yep. So check out these decodes. We're gonna go to Canva. Okay, so Canva's up on the screen. Let me just make sure everything's nice and big. So hantavirus outbreak equals 666. We've got some 1254s here. Don't worry, I will go over some of these slides I've got here to make you understand and get you up to date if you don't remember the 1254. So the 1254 weeks from September 11th, 2001 fell on September 23rd, 2025, last September, and everyone was saying it was going to be the rapture, but I already did the decodes and knew it wasn't. So hantavirus scam equals 1254. The scientific name for hantavirus is orthohantavirus, and that also equals 1254. I'll do it quick then. Where's the 1254s? They should be over here. I've had these decodes for the longest time. 1254s. So, I don't know where to begin with, but Antichrist Beast, Abaddon is 1254. September Prophecy is 1254. Under Your Spell, 1254. Satanic Superplot, 1254 for the Antichrist, 726. Antichrist, 726. A Man Worshipped as God, 1254. Prophecy Fulfilled, Tribulation Theory, The Flat Earth Revealed equals 1254. We got Supercomputers, 1254. Antichrist Trump equals 1254. Global Economic Collapse is 1254. Operation Paperclip, 1254. The immune system equals 1254. And what is hantavirus or any of these viruses doing when they attack you? They are attacking your immune system. So orthohantavirus equals the immune system equals satanic superplot equals Apollo is Apollyon. So we just had the Artemis 11, you know, twin sister of Apollo, going to space, flying around the moon. The Brotherhood of Cain is 1254. AI becomes self-aware, 1254. So as you can see, 1254 is a pretty big number in these decodes. Let's get back to Hanta. I see we have Eva, Sinner Saint is in the chats. Oh, where am I? 1254 is right here. Hey everyone, it's good to see you. Hope you're having a good afternoon. The sun is shining finally again. Yep. Former Globetard says it is a scam, 100%. Travis Kavanaugh says 25 playback speed, slow-mo. Zoom in on them, get closer and look at them. Cameras on your phones. Exactly. Thanks for the information. Okay, so 1254 ortho hantavirus. I also did the 1140s because when the vaccine finally drops, it's going to be a hantavirus, VACCINE, and that will equal to 1140. The synagogue of Satan equals 1140. The four horsemen, King Charles, and soul harvesting equal 1140. We got the 1086 number, so the beast system equals 1086. The hantavirus hex is 1086. Remember, it's in the shape of a hexagon, 6 sides. A mark in their right hand or in their foreheads equals 1260. Tribulation, 3.5 years, 42 months, 1260 days. A mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, the exact same phrase from Revelation 13 equals 666 and 1260. Hantavirus outbreak is 666. This is a very important number here, the 1404. Mark of the beast is 1404. Then we have the 1008 for digital ID, nanotechnology. So nanotechnology equals 1008 and the 1260. So I told you biotechnology is nanotechnology that the next injections will consist of, and it's weaponization of the nanotechnology for digital ID during tribulation, 1260 days. The 7-year tribulation equals 1008. 666 is 1008. 1260 days of great tribulation equals 1008, just like digital ID, nanotechnology, weaponization. And do you see the connections here? And what they're going to be doing with the nanotech bio jabs? Soul transfer, 1008 and 666. Huge. So I did a prediction. My prediction was from Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, and it fell on Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. And that was the 1284 week. So let me go find that slide quickly for the 1284. It's not too far back, just to show you that we're on point and onto things. So here's the slide that I shared months ago. And here's the date. So I told us to look out for this period in time, Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, because 1284 equals the Fourth Reich. It equals the bottomless pit. And remember, I spoke to Abaddon, angel of the bottomless pit, that is now in the network, in the internet. The Church of Satan equals 1284. Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, is 1284. Slavery is 1284. They want us to be slaves for this period of time. And they're going to need. So 2020, the last pandemic was 1284. Now we have nanotechnology equals 1284. World Sharia law is 1284. Even the COVID VACCINE equaled 1284. It also equaled 666 and 1440 for Great Tribulation. So now we know. I had a date here picked, and now let's fast forward back to where we are now. So what took place around about this time? Because look, hantavirus spreads worldwide equals 1284. And 1284 weeks from September 11, 2001 falls on April 21st, 2026. So for hantavirus to spread worldwide, 1284, did it spread during this time? Well, let's see. The first known sick passenger reportedly developed symptoms around April 6th and died on April 11th. Some passengers disembarked at St. Helena on April 24th before hantavirus had been confirmed. The WHO says it was officially notified of a possible outbreak on May 2nd. The first confirmed hantavirus reports were made public around May 4th. So it was made public around May 4th, but they knew about it from April 4th all the way through to May 4th. So during this time, yes, hantavirus was spreading. So a hantavirus death, they said people died from it already, I think 3 or 4 people. Hantavirus death equals 1404 in the exact same cipher as mark of the beast. If you survived the last pandemic, or you know people that are no longer here because of it, stay the hell away from anything to do with Hanta anything. All of these are marks of the beast. And what is 1404? In Greek Strong's Concordance, biblical Strong's Concordance, 1404 is drakon, Greek for the dragon, Satan. Mark of the beast, 1404, drakon, 1404. Let's see some more numbers. So the hantavirus hoax equals the beast system. So remember 1086 is the beast system, 1086. Let me just see the comments. Do they have a cure for the virus? They do. There's already patents for it, and it has biotechnology in it. And I'm going to tell you, it is nanotechnology is going to be in this supposed cure, right? Yeah, we did all know this was coming. So again, it is no surprise. God is watching this flat earth. The virus is fake, like all viruses. The mind poison is real, though. Yep, mind control. So I know some holistic healers who said their clients, after receiving the shot, no longer had perceivable chi or spirit, like it was gone. I think they already did that. Yep, thank you. Good to see you, Clayton. True Christian says every church is a church of Satan. Correct. This is what I've been proving with my Reign of Fallen Angels series. Every church and basilica we go into, I have been able to find and see the morning star Lucifer and all the fallen angels being worshipped in all churches. And there's no representation of Jesus unless it's on a tiny little candle holder dead on a cross, right? So Satan is the one who invented the Antichrist, fake concept of church. That word and concept didn't exist at all while Jesus and his disciples were on earth. So yeah, I am here. I keep forgetting to show myself. So I am camera ready today, if you'd like to call it, on the Saint Hell. Correct, Eva? So let's get back to the hoax and the scam. So the hoax equals 1086, the beast system. We went over the hantavirus scam equals 1254. Deadly hantavirus, 1104. Slave of Satan equals 1104. Hell the Antichrist equals 1104. Let me just make sure I can bring that up to show you a slide quickly where we have that. The 1104s. So hell the Antichrist, or 7-year tribulation, equals 1104. Hell the Antichrist equals 1104. Worship of Satan equals 1104. Slave of Satan equals 1104. If you go to the Doomsday Live countdown on YouTube by Marvel, in the thumbnail, it will show 11 months, 4 days. And this is a prediction I said would happen weeks before they went live with their clock. So 1104 is hailing the Antichrist. So let's find the 1104s in regards to hantavirus. So deadly hantavirus equals 1104. Deadly hantavirus is 744. So father of lies, the man of sin, is 744. I'll show you those in a second. The deadly hantavirus is also 1776 in the Jewish and English ciphers. Deadly equals 666 and 744. The deadliest virus is 1008 and 1260. Nanotechnology equals the exact same numerology in the exact same ciphers, 1008 and 1260. Deadliest virus, nanotechnology. AIVICCINES, 1104. So your next injections, your next cures, your next jabs will be AI created with nanotechnology, 1104. The deadliest outbreak equals 1152. The Great Tribulation is 1152. Hantavirus symptoms equals 666. Manufactured hantavirus. So these are fake viruses created in a lab. It's manufactured. Notice how manufactured hantavirus equals 1104, just like slave of Satan, worship of Satan, hell the Antichrist, 1104. Manufactured hantavirus equals 666. It's lab engineered hantavirus equals 1404. Mark of the beast equals 1404. Greek Strong's Concordance 1404 equals dragon, Satan. So the mark of the beast will be lab engineered. It will be manufactured. Hantavirus manipulation equals 1086, the beast system. Man-made hantavirus equals 1104. Hantavirus is fake equals 1104 and 744. Lab-engineered virus is 1140 and 1008. Lab-engineered virus 1776. Deadly outbreak equals the mark of the beast 1404. Global outbreak 726. Antichrist 726. We are going back to your Reign of the Fallen Angels World Tour series in the coming days and weeks. That's a very important and great series. Yes, of course. I just had to get these decodes out there because no one else is going to have them. But they definitely will have them now because I just posted them. So you'll be seeing them pop up everywhere. But yeah, all I've been showing is the decodes that tie in with every other number, with all the other decodes pointing to the Great Tribulation. So the reign of fallen angels is being revealed because as we come to the end of Revelation, the revealing of Genesis is going to be disclosed, but they're going to hijack that disclosure and trying to destroy the disclosure of Genesis by disclosing aliens and alien aircraft and all this fake crap, right? So the timeline, they're trying to cover up any information that Jesus is revealing to us in regards to the beginning, Genesis, and what took place. So they're going to try and squash that and say, no, 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 aliens, space is real, that's the war. I think a lot of us lost Facebook friends over our strong beliefs. One more round of BS, here we come. Who's going to fall for it again and who's going to fight? Yes, Eva, who is going to fall for it? We lost friends, not just lost friends, but they lost themselves because those people that were so on board with the government and the WHO and Bill Gates and all these losers, they're now dead. How many funerals did we have to go to? How many loved ones did we have to bury because those ones was too stubborn to take the advice that we were giving them? Strong concordance is sheer propaganda and Satan is indeed the real author of it. It's not a real concordance at all. Strong's fabricated fake definitions to match King James purposeful fudges. Yeah, people are already falling for it, says Sue Polito. So let's go through the slides, look at the numbers again. I have to explain to you the 1086, the 1254, the 1104. I showed you the 1284 is slavery. We've got 1776. I have some fallen angel decodes. Did I post those? Give me a sec. Let me just check my notes quickly because I did have a bunch of new decodes. Yes, I do. I'll have to get those ready for you. Okay. So remember I showed you the Wall Street Journal's story back in the beginning. So the Wall Street Journal, it's a 33-day Atlantic odyssey that turned into a hantavirus nightmare. So 33-day equals 1152. Atlantic odyssey equals 1152. Great tribulation equals 1152. The 33-day equals 1440. Great tribulation equals 1440. Prayer Cape Verde is 744 in English and Satanic. Because Prayer Cape Verde is where the ship was docked or whatever. It's in the story here. And this hantavirus, it's been 33 years since its last outbreak in 1993. So we got the 33-year anniversary for hantavirus that shows up on a 33-day Atlantic Odyssey cruise. And look, 33-day equals 1152, Great Tribulation. Atlantic Odyssey is 1152, Great Tribulation. Oh, I did post them. Okay, so True Christian was asking me, am I going to be returning to the Reign of Fallen Angels series? Of course I am. It's the biggest thing everyone needs to realize. And I am going up against the government and all the powers that be that are trying to disclose aliens and spacecraft and more space propaganda with Artemis 11 and Apollo 11, right? But it's fake. So I need everyone's help to help me share the truth of Genesis, the truth of our flat earth covered with the dome firmament. So let's go into these numbers. I told you the 1254. So remember, the angels were here, and the fallen angels tricked humanity equals 1254. The fallen angels equals 666. The fallen angels of Genesis equals 1440. 1440 is Great Tribulation, remember? Great Tribulation 1440. The 33-day 1440. You can everything's connected, right? Fallen angels in Genesis 1254. Fallen angels ruled Genesis equals 1086. The beast system is 1086. And who runs the beast system? Fallen angels rule over the world and control the beast system, right? Fallen angels ruled equals 1008. Fallen angels ruled equals 744. Fallen angels married women equals 1086. Wow. The beast system was created when the fallen angels married women. Fallen angels fornicated equals 1218. Artificial intelligence equals 1218. The fallen angels are back, whether they're back in the network or in the internet and the AI, it's them fornicating with the world yet again with your AI chat generators, your chat GPT, your Grok, your Claude. It is the angels fornicating yet again with the humans of this earth, right? Fallen angels fornicated, 1218. And look at this. Fallen angels manipulated humanity equals 666. Fallen angels fornicated with everything equals 56. And this is the one that blows my mind. Hold on, we'll come back to it. The fallen angels fornicated equals 666. So that was their number one sin, was fornication. And that's a sin that God, again, expresses a lot of anger over, is fornication. And this was the pact that the angels left heaven and fell to earth because they wanted to fornicate with not just the women that they married, because they married women. It was because they fornicated with everything. How do you think we got griffins and unicorns and Pegasuses and all these creatures and abominations? It's because the angels' DNA was manipulated into all of God's creations. Fallen angels fornicated with everything equals 1656. 1656 is the year of the Great Flood. And I have the 1656 decode for a few years now. And quickly, the fallen angels tampered with all creation equals 1260. The 1260 days of tribulation. You guys have no idea what we are uncovering right now. Yep, the 33 says Eva. It's the, yep, Carlos says, I was just thinking about you, brother. Hope you're okay, mate. God bless Carlo. Yep, I'm great. We're exposing the angels. We're exposing Hantavirus and all the lies, the scam, the nonsense, just as what the Hanta name means in Hebrew. Yep, Freemasonic 33. So is this bringing us to the tribulation, Nico? This is definitely showing us that, well, tribulation is coded throughout all of this, right? Whether it was tribulation before and during Genesis, because that was the first end times, right? That was the big reset, the great flood. So there's a lot of connection with the numbers in relation to Genesis 1656, the year of the great flood, and Revelation right now, great tribulation. Yeah, great news. Yeah, use this to give us the mark of the beast. It's going to be AI, it's going to be nanotechnology. Yes, they are here, the fallen angels. Yeah, please give the video a like, subscribe, make sure you're in the chats. I'm going through all the comments. Yep, good point. I was so focused on the information that I forgot to like, but now I remembered and gave it a like. The 1656 is a great decode, says Sue. So let me get back to this code here. I have a lot of fallen angel decodes. So the fallen angels fornicated with everything equals 1656. And this is why God had to destroy the world, because of this fornication with everything. And it was the year 1656. I have that decode right here, 1656. Okay, let's go through some of them quickly. So there's the 1260 again, 1260 days. So from the death of Queen Elizabeth to the arrest of her son, Prince Andrew, was exactly 1260 days. On the day he was arrested, it was February 19th, 1260. And it was also his birthday, February 19th, 1960. Unbelievable stuff. Okay, let's go through the decodes. These slides are incredible. So we got some 1104s and the 1260 decode. So whenever you see 1260, it's birthing ritual, right? The end of the United States of America is 1260. The world king Satan is here and he wants to reign the world during this short time, 1260. Antichrist system is 1260. Digital beast system, the prince of darkness, Satan's devices, bride of Satan, Erica L. Fransby, Antichrist revealed. During these uncertain times, everything is 1260. Military invasion, rebelling against Satan, Jesus on the cross, the rise of the machines, fountain of youth, number of man, Trump. 1316 is 1260. Novus Ordo Seclorum, New Order of the Ages is 1260 for the New World Order. From September 11, 2001 to November 4th, 2025 was 1260 weeks. The 7-year tribulation is divided into two halves. First half and second half, 1260 days each. Seventh King Trump is 1260. October 14th, gang violence, Snake Eyes movie, all equal 1260. September 11th equals 1260. 1260 written out equals 1104, Hell the Antichrist, right? A birthing ritual. All the numbers and decodes have been here for months, and they keep showing up again and again and again and again. So the collective consciousness equals the beast system. A fallen angel equals Mark of the Beast, 1404. Prime Minister Carney equals Mark of the Beast. Prime Minister equals nanotechnology. Antichrist leader, 726. Antichrist, 726. Okay, let's get through these slides so you can see the most important ones. Here's the 1218 decode. So Steven Spielberg, his film's coming out next month, Disclosure Day. His name equals 1218. Steven Spielberg was born on 1218. Artificial intelligence equals 1218. His movie is called Disclosure Day. June 12th, Disclosure Day. So all my predictions have come true with all my dates, and as I just display there. Here's the 1104. So fallen angels. This is going to be the next prediction date because fallen angels equals 1296. And from September 11th, 2001, 1296 weeks later falls on this Tuesday, July 14th, 2026. That is the same week that the Odyssey movie is being released on July 16th and 17th. So let me show you the decode. So Great Tribulation equals 1152. Year of the robots, year of the bots. That's how you know you're in Great Tribulation, because there will be robots and AI bots in the world. Hail the Antichrist equals 1104. Year of the bot, year of the AI equals 1104. Year of the machine, 1656. Satanic worship is 1218. Artificial intelligence, 1218. That was the 1284 decode. Let's see some of these 1008s. 666. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Disclosure Day trailer, all 1008. Digital ID, nanotechnology, weaponization, 1008. Soul transfer, 1008. The robot uprising, 1296. The fallen angels. So so look at this one. So the fallen angels equals 1296. 1296 weeks from September 11, 2001, when the two towers fell, the giant 11 in the New York skyline. So remember, New York equals 666. And it was the two towers looked like an 11 in the sky line, right? And they fell. From that day, 1296 weeks later, which is fallen angels, falls on Tuesday, July 14th, 2026. Thus, we're 2 months away from, so 8 weeks away from this date. And this date written out, Tuesday, 14th of July, 2026 equals 1296, fallen angels. Prediction right there. Watch out for July. 1098, here's more 1296s with that prediction. Internet computer equals 1296 in two separate ciphers. Internet by itself is 666. Computer by itself is 666. Together, they equal fallen angels. New Age movement, put a spell on you, 1296. Slavery, 1296. Slavery to who? Fallen angels, 1296. Fallen angel algorithm, is 1152. AI algorithms is 1152. The age of disclosure, 1152. Donald Trump, New World Order, 1152. Aliens are fallen angels, 1152. The strong delusion, 1152. The fallen angel demons, 1152. And 1152 is Great Tribulation. Fallen Angels in Greenland, 1152. Great Tribulation, 1152. Golden Dome for America is 1296. Fallen Angels, 1296. Here's the 1656 Great Blood Decode, which took place on Wednesday, May 17th. So Wednesday, May 17th equals 1656. That's the day, the month, the day, and the year, all in one code. A World Health Organization equals 1656. Day to see the end of the world, all the colors of the rainbow, and the sun became black as sackcloth, 1656. The recipe for destruction, the new heaven and the new earth, the beginning of tribulation, equals 1656. The great tribulation is upon us, equals 1656. The serpent's crown, Vax is the mark of the beast, 1656. VACCINES are the Trojan horse, equals 1656. The United States of America is Babylon, 1656. Hated for telling the truth, 1656. Jesus returns to earth, 1656. Profess Jesus Christ is the path, 1656. Donald John Trump, President of the United States, 1656. Elvis Aaron Presley, Christians are brainwashed, all equals 1656. Here's a whole bunch more 1656s. God will destroy the wicked, equals 1656. The moon landing was an epic hoax, 1656. Androgynous satanic cult, 1656. So you can see these all for yourself. Some of them I just can't say, will get flagged on the video. Here's the 1404s. So the strong delusion, 1404. Human sterilization, hour of revelation, mark of the beast, wireless technology, Lucifer rules the earth, devil prophecy, digital revolution, the new man arises, a fallen angel, 1404. Cain, the first murderer, the Antichrist, Donald John Trump, Tyler James Robinson, Jackie Kennedy, 1404. Digital dating, 1404. More decode. So 1404 is Mark of the Beast. From September 11th, 1404 weeks brings us to August 8th, 2028 for your 888. Triple eight. Satan demands worship equals 888. So August 8, 2028, Satan will be demanding worship because you will be forced to take the mark of the beast or be beheaded. Do you understand the times we are in now, the timeline, what the codes are pointing to? Things could begin as soon as this year, December 1st, 2026. That is 16 weeks from September 11th, 2001. That brings us to Tuesday, December the 1st, 2026. 13:16 is, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. It's all happening. The timeline, I can see what is going on. There's the 1254s. There's some 1656s. The Great Tribulation is upon us. The beginning of tribulation equals 1656. We are at war with the androgynous satanic cult, 1656. Man of Sin, Donald John Trump, 1656. Digital Beast System, 1656. Digital Antichrist, 1656. We have all of this right here, right now. Donald John Trump, born female, 1656. Trump's AI New World Order, 1656. What did Donald Trump do on his first day back in office, 666 months after the fake moon landing? He put $500 billion towards AI infrastructure. Donald Trump is president? Yes, he is, 1656. Trump government shutdown is coming, 1656. They are rewriting Genesis. So to rewrite Genesis equals 666. Fallen Angels, 1296. Center for the Performing Arts, 1296. Genesis Mission and Genesis, 666. Rewriting Genesis, 1386. Cain and Abel, 1386. Illuminati Ritual, 1386. The Trump Kennedy Center, 1386. We've uncovered everything along the way. Here's the 744s. November 5th, 744, Satan, ruler of man, 744. Human soul. This is what they want, and this is how they're going to get it, through the nanotechnology and AI, and through the jabs, the injections. Once they get into your bloodstream, it is game over. Human soul, 744. Humans enslaved, 744. The End of Time, Out of Time, Tower of Babel, Judgment Day, Digital Passport, 744. Trump criticizes United Nations, 744. The Man of Sin, Father of Lies, 744. 744 equals 1254. Antichrist Trump, 1254. It was 1254 weeks after 9/11, Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, when Trump criticized the United Nations, 744. They want to destroy Genesis, 1104, which is to hell the Antichrist. If you don't believe in Genesis, you believe in the Antichrist, and you are a slave of Satan. Antichrist crowned, 1218. Keep this in mind. We're about to uncover the 1218 decode. Remember, artificial intelligence equals 1218. Steven Spielberg equals 1218. Steven Spielberg was born on 1218, December 18th. The Angel Deception, 1776. UFO, Strong Delusion, 1404. Holographic Deception, 1218. Destroy the Book of Genesis, 1086. With a fallen angel deception. Do you understand? UFOs. This is how they're going to destroy Genesis. This is huge. Here's some slides put together. The 1218. Trump tribulation is 1218. Artificial intelligence, digital life, unlimited knowledge, 187. Satan deceives humans. The Antichrist birthing ritual, all equal 1218. Here's the 1140, Synagogue of Satan, Apollo 11, digital money, soul harvesting. They want to harvest your soul. And there's the 1104 for worship of Satan, fake Jewish Canaanites, hell the Antichrist, slave of Satan, all equal 1104. Avengers Doomsday, set for release on 12/18, 2026. New World Order 1044. Friday, December the 18th, 2026 equals New World Order in the Jewish cipher. That's the release date of Avengers Doomsday. The 18th of December equals 1260. Oh, wow. The 18th of December equals 1216. 18th of December equals 1260. The Odyssey, 1152. Great Tribulation, 1152. Greek mythology, 1152. This is set for release on Friday, July 17th, 2026. And that also equals 1044 New World Order. Trojan horse. So the Odyssey. Again, remember, the Wall Street Journal posted this story saying the 33-day Atlantic Odyssey. So was this not a Trojan horse for the virus to go worldwide? This is what I'm trying to show you, why these movies are all coming out. Steven Spielberg, Disclosure Day, Christopher Nolan, The Odyssey, to do with Greek mythology and Trojan horses. And I told you the viruses are the Trojan horse so that they can get the nanobots inside of you to harvest your soul. Notice the numerology. Notice the words used. Atlantic, Odyssey. So this is all mythology, is it not? Like the lost city of Atlantis and the Odyssey. So Atlantic Odyssey. So I already decoded the Odyssey months back. So look, the Trojan horse, which is what this new virus is and how they've released it on the ship, the Atlantic Odyssey, right? The Trojan horse, 666, in two separate ciphers. The Trojan horse is also 744, and Trojan horse is also 1104, worship of Satan. The movie The Odyssey, right here, you can see, equals 1152, the title of the movie, which also is tied in with Great Tribulation. The movie is about Greek mythology, the story of Odysseus, equals 1152. It's set for release on this date, Friday, July 17th, equals New World Order and Tower of Babel, 744. The prequel to this film is basically the story of Troy, equals 1050, Satanic Worship, a Cyclops, 1254, Trojan War, 1152, the Trojan War, Year of the Snake. The 7-year tribulation is 1008, 7-year tribulation, 1104. AI tribulation, 1104, 744. AI entertainment, 1008. The year of AI, 1104. Arrival of the AI beast equals Great Tribulation. Arrival of the AI beast equals 1218. Artificial intelligence, 4th of November, 1218. Christmas Day equals Hell the Antichrist. I'll bring that back during Christmas time. Avengers Doomsday, set for 1218 release date. Avengers Doomsday equals Brotherhood of Death, 1122. Doomsday Clock equals 666. The Doomsday Clock equals Mark of the Beast. Here was my prediction that the Doomsday Clock would show 11 months, 4 days on January 14th. And what happened? It showed and went live on that date. Here it is. 7-year tribulation, 1104. Hell the Antichrist, 1104. Worship of Satan, slave of Satan. There's the doomsday is coming. So they're telling you with the countdown and the numbers that we have been looking at. Even when Trump captured Maduro, all by the numbers. Maduro captured 1404, Mark of the Beast, Jews, Canaanites. Doomsday Clock, 7-year tribulation, 1008. Soul transfer, 1008. Freemasonic Order, Third Reich, Masonic Puppet, all 1008. Nanotechnology, digital ID, weaponization. Return to Hell, 1008. New AI World Order, 1104. AI Nano Robots, 1086 for the Beast system. 1218s. Satanic Ritual, 1218. Heavy Crude Oil, 1218. The Freemasons, Total Lunar Eclipse, The Great Seal, Revenge of the Sith, Triple Sixes, or 1218. Welcome to Hell, Steven Spielberg, AI, World Health Organization, Transgender Day of Remembrance, Antichrist Crown, Holographic Deception. These are all 1218 decodes, mass amounts of them. When you write out the numbers, 1218, that equals 1218. Insane. Insane. Year of the Horse right now, 1260. Year of the Horse is 1008. Year of the Horse is 888. Atlas prototype, 1218. Okay, let's get back to, so here's the 1440s. Great Tribulation is 1440. From Tuesday, September 11, 2001, 1440 weeks, falls on Tuesday, April 17, 2029. 1260 days after November 4th, 2025, falls on April 17, 2029. October 7th, 192s later, falls April 17th. 192 is Great Tribulation. Great Tribulation is 1440. 1260 is Tribulation. The English flock will be microchipped. Quantum Evolution, 1440 and 1152. All VACCINES are toxic, 1440. Chaos Within Humanity, Time Manipulation, the AI algorithms, all 1440, like Great Tribulation. Your Soul Contract, 1440. Tuesday, April 17, 2029 equals Hell the Antichrist. April 17, 2029 equals Fallen Angel. April 17, 2029 equals Mark of the Beast. We already have AI Health now, introducing ChatGPT Health. GPT Health and Wellness equals Mark of the Beast. ChatGPT Therapy equals the 7-year tribulation equals 666. GPT Health Advice equals 666. Do not get your advice from AI. 1260. A mark in their right hand or in their foreheads equals 1260 and 666. What the hell? How can you get a decode like this? Give me a second. I'm going to come on the screen so you can all see me, talk to you. These decodes are absolutely phenomenal. The math just keeps on mathing to the point where it should not math the way it's all connected. Let me see these comments. Let me run through them. Okay, you guys are amazing. I see all, yep, the 1260 is amazing. It's all to do with tribulation. The patent, Jay Heights says, the patent to this new Hanta was made in 2022 or 21. Yeah, I believe I just showed a patent for the Hanta. Okay, yeah, you're right. But this is 33 years since it last outbroke in 1993. They already have a cure for it now. The patent you're talking about. Eva will be in your new house by then. It's a bomb shelter in the city. Yes, get yourself safe. That sounds amazing. A craftsman style brick with a basement. See, Eva's getting out of there, getting ready for the next hoax. Yeah, and the 1296 as well, fallen angels. Where is your crown? Jesus has all our crowns. Once you profess Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior and you submit to him, yeah, not only will you have a crown, but you are a bride of Christ, Eva. Duffy said he is releasing his 4-part Antichrist TFE Hollywood mockumentary series either this June or this July. So it's coming very soon. Are there any decodes about that? It's going to be coming in line with the the disclosure for aliens, especially with Steven Spielberg's movie coming out next month, which is called Disclosure Day, which looks like it's about aliens living amongst humanity. The 1656, yes, Sue. Do I think the Antichrist is Donald John Trump? No, but he is the seventh king of Revelation. That makes him Antichrist, especially the life he's lived. It's very Antichrist. Yeah, absolutely think Trump is the Antichrist, says Eva. Even said he's the chosen one and comes in. Yeah, he's done too much to show and brag about it. Yeah, everyone says, yeah, the Trojan horse. Don't be Trojan horse by the government. He is a snake. The time is running out. Slade is here, says hello to all. Yeah, AI health. It's crazy. Slade has downloaded the Pfizer adverse event report, and the hantavirus pulmonary infection is listed on page 33. Yes, of course. Okay, let's see. So Revelation 13:16, KJV says, a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That equals 1260 and 666. The dead will rise equals 1260. Refuse the VACCINE equals 60. I'm telling you, refuse it. You can. You have the right. When does it end? Equals 1260 and 1152. Great tribulation will last 1260 days. Great tribulation equals 1152. The fallen angel demon Satan equals 1260. The fallen angel demons equal 1152. AI is demon possessed is 1260 and 1656. AI is satanic is 1152. AI is the Antichrist equals 1152. So for Donald Trump to be the Antichrist, he'd have to be far superior to AI. And I don't think any person, especially some 80-year-old friggin' withering away androgynous freak, is going to be the Antichrist. Satan is not going to choose a human, weak Antichrist. It's going to be some kind of a robot, some kind of AI, something, some kind of a projection or avatar, maybe an avatar of Trump or of Obama, but I don't think it's going to be them in particular because they're weak unless they get some kind of ominous powers that makes them look young again and healthy and fit. But there's no way some 80-year-old friggin' grandma is going to be the Antichrist. So Artemis 11 equals 1218, 888. Year of the Horse is 888, and it was a satanic ritual, 888. What did they do? Return to the moon. They didn't do nothing, but return to the moon equals hell the Antichrist, slave of Satan, worship of Satan, 1104. Apollo 11 equals 1140. Apollo equals 666. So Hanta, let's finish off this decode quickly so I can get back to doing the Reign of Fallen Angels series. We got lots more castles and palaces to go through. Correct. The Bible says man of sin equals 744. That's why I went through the slide so we can get back up to date and see how hantavirus fits right into the rest of the decode. You're welcome, Sue. Says, thank you for answering my question. So hantavirus outbreak equals 666. Hantavirus VACCINE equals 1140. Synagogue of Satan 1140. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse is 1140. Current King Charles equals 1140. And what is their goal? The agenda is to soul harvest. Soul harvesting is 1140. The hantavirus hex equals 1086 equals the beast system 1086. Hantavirus outbreak. Hantavirus scam equals ortho hantavirus 1254. Antichrist Trump equals 1254. AI is self-aware equals 1254. I just showed you a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. Mark of the beast 1404. Digital ID and nanotechnology weaponization is 1008. 7-year tribulation is 1008. 1260 days, great tribulation is 1008. Soul transfer is 1008 and 666. So 1086. Sorry, my screen is like way too small right now. It keeps bringing up all this stuff. So the hantavirus hoax equals 1086. Discovered this decode like 4 years ago, the 1086. And now everything that is pushed out there seems to fall in line with this because it is the beast system, the construct of the beast system. The Large Hadron Collider equals 1086. CERN went on and did this ritual 1086 weeks after 9/11. Hantavirus scam equals 1254, deadly hantavirus 1104, and 744, man of sin 744. Deadly hantavirus 1776. So yeah, this is probably the most in-depth decode to do with this manufactured virus. Now you know what the 1104 is. You should not be giving up your life, especially for work or a job. Most people are like, oh, but I need it for work. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, I'm done with the decodes. All the numbers are there. I know everyone's going to go eat lunch. I've got to go eat lunch too, so not too much longer. Don't take it. Most of the people that took it the first time around because they needed their job, they lost their jobs. They lost their houses, right? It's the Trojan horse. They're going to tell you you need to take this to return to work. Your jobs are replaceable. They would never, like, no one's doing anything worthwhile that the system can't do better without you. Do you understand? Don't think that you're immune to being laid off or fired. No, even if you're a lawyer or a judge or a surgeon, they have the tools now to replace you. They just need you to fall into line, be lulled and coerced into getting these deadly jabs by telling you, listen, you cannot practice in your line of work in the hospital, at your clinic, unless you get this. You won't be allowed in a courthouse unless you get this. A month goes by after you get it, the whole system's still shut down. They say, oh, sorry, we don't need you no more. We have AI has been implemented into every system. We didn't see this coming, but it's far superior to any human. It's like, oh, surgeon, we don't need you anymore. We've got AI robotic arms that can do triple bypass surgeries better than anyone can for free, right? Do not consider your job as some kind of prize or so special. I don't care if you worked your whole life to get it. They are going to take it away from you. If you take any of these virus cures, you're done. You're dead. Right? I told this to many people 6 years ago during the first one. And guess what? I had to bury them. Not just them, people like my own father didn't want to listen because he was so stubborn, didn't think that I could ever come up with anything of sense. I told him, do not get any of the jabs. And what did he do? He went and lined up, got every single one and every booster, and he is no longer here to even consider getting this new virus and get a new bunch of boosters, right? You're gonna be dead. I've got the decodes here. You don't need to go out there and wear a mask. Look what I got. I got a face mask medical exemption card. Yeah, I can get those for you. I've designed a whole bunch of new ones for this new Hanta one. And guess what? It works like a charm. No one can turn you down with a face mask medical exemption card. You have a medical condition that prevents you from wearing a mask or face covering. That is all you need. That is all you need. I never wore a mask once, and I was walking around grocery stores, malls, anywhere, restaurants, theaters, no mask. Just flash this card and boom, you're immune to their BS. If you want one of these, let me know. I have these cards. I'm going to make a whole bunch more new ones. I've been on it. Again, face mask medical exemption card. People are out there wearing masks, double mask, triple mask, face shields. Don't do it. Do not do it. No one is above the system. No one is more educated. No one can out-educate the system. Let me tell you that. I don't care if you have 5 PhDs, you're going to lose your job and you're going to be forced to take this poison. It doesn't matter who you are. That's what people don't understand. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, must eat lunch. I'll watch later. Bye, friends. Yeah, he is the charismatic leader, even chosen by Israel as their Messiah. Let me know. Email me, and I'll be in the works of producing a whole bunch more exemption cards that you can just. I've had this in my wallet for 6 years, right? And I definitely am not going to get rid of it anytime soon. I'm going to keep hold of this. I've had many videos of me using this during the lockdowns and stay-at-home orders. I was all over the news that I've been sharing it. So make sure you can go back, send me an email to crusadersoftheresistance@gmail.com, and I can get them to you. Yeah, everyone wants one now. I'll be sharing videos from like the last 6 years of I had to teach people how to use these things, how to just say, no, I'm medically exempt. I cannot cover my face. I have a condition. That's all. And this card helps. So you don't even need it per se. You just need to tell them, oh, I don't have to wear one. But because of the society and because of immigrants, people are just so bought an NPC. They need to see like a card. Everyone's trained to see identification or an app, right? So just give them something they can hold and look at and be like, oh, okay, boom, that's it. Yeah, I'm done with the fallen world too. Everyone reach out to me. I can help you if we can work together with these cards because we already know it's going to come and people are just gonna they just don't have any spine. They don't know how to stand up for themselves. So we got to assist any which way we can, right? Even if it's $5 a card or anything, I'll send like to a couple hundred to whoever, and you can share them out and sell them to your people and your community and your family members and loved ones, right? Exactly how we did 6 years ago. I was at Queen's Park and we were giving out these cards and people, yeah. So this is not new. Been there, done that. Yeah, I'll make sure everyone gets one. Thank you, Carlos. Says thanks, brother. Numerous serious health issues, and I definitely like to carry one. Exactly. Yeah. You'll definitely will develop health issues if you do end up wearing a mask for 2 weeks or 2 years, like they made people do, and they're still wearing them. I'm pretty sure people slept in these masks. I'm pretty sure people showered with these masks on, and I know we saw people in public pools with these on. So weird times looks like it's coming back around. The email scrolling at the bottom of the page, crusadersoftheresistance@gmail.com. Yeah, so if anyone, I'm in the Toronto area here in Canada. If anyone would like to get together, I have Crusaders of the Resistance shirts to give out. Um, So the resistance is not dead. Resistance needs to rise faster than ever, faster than we did the last time. So what do you guys think of these decodes? The time right now, posting live, is Tuesday, May 12th. I've been on for an hour, so at like 1 in the afternoon, I finally shared these for the first time live. So anyone that you see with them after the fact, you know where they got them from, right? So yeah, hantavirus is spreading. We know the drill. I've got more than enough decodes here proving what a scam it is. The name Hanta itself means scam, nonsense, just like NASA means to deceive, but that doesn't stop people from still believing them, does it? So we need to do more than just share corny little memes on Facebook, right? That's not going to do it. I see all the losers sharing the same, exact same meme. Exact copycat after copycat. Everyone's got that fear of missing out syndrome, right? Let me see my page. I shared it only because I wanted to post it in this video, but if you notice, mine's locked. I set it to private. Only I can see this meme, right? I'm not trying to be a loser and a follower and just post it and be like, look, I'm cool. I'm a freedom fighter. I posted the same meme that every 1,000 people are posting. No, I don't follow. I locked it for a reason because I don't want people to know that I'm posting this meme. And then I will be considered in class with the rest of the losers that are like, oh, I'm part of the club. I posted the Hanta meaning in Hebrew meme, right? Bunch of fools. There's more to waking people up than just sharing a dumb meme, right? So I've locked it because I don't want people to know that I'm a follower or a loser, because I'm not. I've actually gone out and decoded the dates and everything to do with Hanta and COVID, right? So there's more to it than just memes, like I've just shown with these decodes. I think they're just astounding and just mind-blowing what we're seeing being revealed here. And I don't feel like I'm reaching, or like the numbers speak for themselves. You can see what I've done from slide to slide. I just type them in basically. I'm not trying to manipulate the numbers or the letters and add ridiculous stuff. It's just hantavirus scam or deadly hantavirus. It's just, whoa, these things are just showing up, the same numbers, all lining up with prophecy in the book of Revelation. So that's it. I'm done. I'm glad you all spent the afternoon with me here. For those that were here live, I'm looking forward to seeing the comments, reading your emails, helping you all get yourselves face exemption card, face mask, medical exemption card. That's it. So that's something I can do, plus a lot more, apart from the decodes and the Bible prophecies. So let me just double check my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything, so I can just leave this all behind. Hantavirus, the angels, they ruled during Genesis. I have those decodes up. The hex. What more? Anyone got anything that I may have missed that they'd like to share? Let me know now, because yeah, I'm pretty much done. I've shared all the decodes that I've needed to share. I do want to just make sure we get people on board, because we know what happened the last time. I had channels and pages deleted, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, bans, everything. So eventually I won't be allowed to speak about this stuff, which is why I'm already tiptoeing around it, because I can already see the warnings coming and the flags and the censorship and the more and just the complete deleting of this information. So we do need to connect and make sure we're all in touch off of YouTube and have other ways to contact each other and pass along information. Yeah, take care, back to work. Thank you, and good day, everyone. Kiss the pups for me, I will do. So again, anyone want to I'm just waiting to see if anyone wants to add anything, what they think of the decodes, if they want to ask any questions. Do I need to go back to the slide? Did you get a good screenshot of it? Did it make sense? All the other slides that I have with my decodes that I found months, years ago that I said were the master decode, and that everything that would happen would fall in line with this code. And I pretty much proved that with everything that's happened, with the date predictions, with the movies, the trailers, everything has just been on point more than ever. And now we have like multiple slides for Hanta, very easily done over the weekend, with all the numbers there proving that this is just another satanic ritual to enslave humanity to the point where you will give the beast system your soul willingly. So if you've been watching and listening to this live stream, you are the resistance.